Branae taking on one Chandler Hopkins. This should be a hell of a match, Billy.
I honestly don't care whichever one of these competitors win.
Are you kidding? These are two of the top prospects in the entire world wrestling for us right here on Viral Pro. Please keep your hands off of Poop Stain. You never know what kind of virus you're going to get from that guy.
Sure, man. Everyone has an opinion, and yours is wrong. So,
well, all right. Thank you for joining us here on Viral Pro. Camron Branae making her debut against what seems to be the seasoned vet of Viral Pro, Chandler Hopkins.
He is definitely on a hot streak here. He's on a winning streak. So Camron Branae, she has a lot cut out for her in this match as she's debuting here in Viral Pro. I will give you. I am excited to see what we have here. We should have some cool high flying stuff. I just honestly don't care which one of them wins.
Look at Camron Branae rolling out of that overhand wrist lock, applying a wrist lock of her own. Now look for Camron Branae to use her speed and agility, although not short of speed and agility of himself and Chandler Hopkins. But Chandler definitely has a little bit of the strength advantage, but Camron Branae has been climbing the ranks using that agility and that speed to pick up victories all across the United States, even wrestling on SmackDown just a few months back.
So I actually recently just talked to Chandler Hopkins and found out he's only been wrestling for 3 years, Ben. But he is booked 6 months out. Obviously not right now currently because of the quarantine. But this guy is busy, man. He goes all around. He has his own Patreon himself. He's out there, doing the hustle and getting on all these fighting people. And I don't know. I will say I'm impressed with his skill and how quick he's rose up in the indies. But, I don't know. I'm not sure if he has what it takes to go ahead and beat Camron Branae here.
One thing's for sure, Chandler Hopkins is one of those people that I would say would be an early front runner if titles should ever come into the equation here in Viral Pro, which I hear a lot of talk about. And look at the athleticism of Chandler Hopkins. And right back into that side headlock takeover. Very nicely executed. Look at Branae, though, showing a lot of savvy in that ring, keeping her right shoulder off the mat, trying to create some separation between Hopkins and her. And Branae showing a lot of poise here in this contest, in her debut for Viral Pro. And she said creating that separation is important, and she executes a beautiful side headlock takeover.
That's right. So for $7 an episode, you can go ahead and get each episode that you want. For Viral Pro, you can go to viralproent.square.site, and then you can go ahead and pick whatever episode you want to watch. Or if you want to see the entire thing play out, all this, all the rivalries and how they began and where they are today, you can go ahead and buy all of them for $20 a month. For $20 a month instead of buying. So do the math. You do $7 an episode, 4 episodes, in a month. That's $28. So instead, you could just do $20 a month, and then you get all of them. You save $8. And I don't know. That sounds like a pretty freaking good deal to me.
Mathematics has never been my strong point, but that makes sense to me. And look at Camron Branae using that turnbuckle to her advantage as she maintains control over Chandler Hopkins. And I got to think, Billy, this is the game plan for Camron. Oh, Chandler locking on nice head scissors there. Camron Branae trying to keep her shoulders off the mat, rolling over into a base where she can push out, and there she does. And going for a clothesline, and Hopkins ducks it. Stands up to a vertical base, whips her into the ropes. Hopkins misdirection in a clothesline. Nicely done by Chandler Hopkins.
I am curious, Ben, even though I don't know, I usually disagree with your opinion, but if there were to be a said championship title here in Viral Pro, who would you like to see go one-on-one to see, and who would you think might win the title?
I would say, honestly, at this point, Camron looks to be a really solid competitor here in her debut contest, especially if she can pick up a win over Chandler Hopkins. And I got to say, Billy, it's got to be Chandler Hopkins. I believe Chandler Hopkins will be the first champion if there is one here in Viral Pro. He has just got too much upside. Great competitor. Hook of the leg, and Camron kicking out at 2. Hopkins looks to be a little frustrated maybe underestimating Camron Branae a little bit going into this contest, which would be an oversight by Chandler Hopkins. Maybe
I think that he's getting a little ahead of himself. I mean, he's on a winning streak here, and so he's getting a little frustrated. He's not able to, to put Cameron down. But in my opinion, I think Niles Planquet and Malico would make a pretty good match, and I'd be happy with either one of them winning.
Malico definitely has the mind games advantage over everybody. You never know where Malico aligns. Beautiful snap suplex, almost into a float over. 1, 2. But absolutely, Malico may be a front runner as well, Billy. Malico just has that mental advantage over a lot of people. And if Niles can focus away from Miranda Gordy, who, let's not forget, Miranda Gordy could be a front runner as well. I mean, it's so stacked here in Viro Pro. It's just too early to call, Billy.
I'll agree with you on that. And like I said, I mean, Chandler Hopkins getting a little frustrated here. I think it's because he's getting a little cocky, a little pep in his step because he's used to winning. There's the pew pew. See what I'm saying?
Just that corner splash, Branae. Beautiful belly to back suplex. Oh, running Pele kick right in the chest. Camron Branae really feeling it here. This could be a main event anywhere in the country. Great matchup so far. Rolls over into a pin, and Branae kicks out at 2. Branae fires with a clothesline of her own, keeping that wrist control. Beautiful clothesline number 2. This is the third one. Hopkins spins her out, and she finds connection on that third clothesline. Hopkins is having a hard time getting up to his feet.
For Team Babe's first match in Viro Pro, she's definitely showing what she has to offer.
World of potential. And with that basement dropkick right into the ribs of Hopkins, taking away some of that breath. And we have not seen, I believe Hopkins could go all night, but with somebody with the endurance of Camron Branae, maybe she's going to put that theory to the test here as she boots away Hopkins right in the midsection.
I mean, have you ever been kicked in the ribs?
A couple times.
Yeah, well, I haven't, so I can't imagine how bad it feels.
Nicely done. Nicely done, Billy. Forearm right into the face. Branae, again, trying to stop a mud hole in Chandler and walking it dry. Branae really feeling it here. Oh! Collides with Hopkins right in as he slouched into the turnbuckle. Going for a cover, hooks leg. Nicely done too! Hopkins kicks out. Branae needs to understand that a move like that isn't going to put away something like Chandler Hopkins. She needs to put the coup raw, if you will, on Hopkins in order to pick up the 1-2-3 here on Viro Pro.
This is wrestling, guys.
I mean, I'd be all right if it was a no contest at this point. It's gone on too long, Benjamin, too long.
Sunset flip over the ropes. Has the legs over the shoulders, and Branae uses her strength to kick out. Hopkins with a boot in the midsection. Hopkins pulling her up, almost talking smack to her as he pulls her up. We've seen a little bit more of an aggressive and frustrated side of Hopkins in this match. He puts the boots right in Branae's midsection. Oh, kicks the leg out. This is that kick. Always comes back with those flurry of kicks and a kip up. And look at Branae spinning back kick pulls Hopkins. And both combatants are down here on Viro Pro. What a match.
I mean, they're going back and forth. I'm kind of impressed. I won't lie. I wish one of them would maybe see the light. So that way, maybe, I don't know, get a roll up and pull a little bit of the tights. I mean, that to me, it's fun wrestling. I like to see it when people use whatever they can at their advantage.
They break the rules. Just say it. You can come out and say it.
I'm a rule breaker myself.
Okay. You're not much of a rule breaker because you're still in quarantine.
Am I? Am I in quarantine? Maybe I'm in a public library right now. Go ahead and sneeze in everywhere. You don't know.
Very well. You don't. I don't know. Because I'm still in quarantine, so you're right. I don't know. Chandler Hopkins firing forearms. Branae blocks that one. A couple of forearms to the chest. Look at her throwing all that body weight, stunning Hopkins as Hopkins almost falls into the ropes. He looks to be on tree. This is that. Oh, man, what a knee strike. Picks up Camron Branae in a fireman's carry position. What is he going for here? Lands her out in almost an attitude adjustment. 1-2. And Branae kicks out again.
You gotta be kidding.
The shock on Chandler Hopkins' face says it all. As Branae continues to fight here in Viral Pro. Is Hopkins going to go up for that star press, Billy?
I think so. You know what? And I mean, he has to pull out all the stops here. I'm not sure Chandler Hopkins has had this many problems with another competitor so far in Viral Pro.
And Branae, look at Branae, just educated feet on Camron Branae. She wants to win this match so badly here. Climb up the ranks of Viral Pro. And there's a spine buster for Chandler Hopkins' trouble. Full lateral press, and Hopkins once again kicks out.
This is amazing.
Hey, really feeling it here. Billy, she's got so much of that intestinal fortitude, that fighting spirit. You can see it just oozing out of every pore of her body. Is she going for here? Going for a neck break. Hopkins spins out, throws her into the ropes. Schoolboy roll up all the weight on her shoulders, and that is it.